Hey everyone, it's John with National Sports Entertainment, and we're about an hour away from kickoff, so I just wanted to do all last minute updates. And there's really no updates, everything has stayed the same with this Bucs game. But as you can see, they've now moved to 3-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the money line is the exact same. I checked last night. When it was 2.5, they were plus 122. It should have moved. The fact that it didn't tells me Vegas does not want to pay out the money line. I could be wrong. But I do like the Bucs more now. You can also see they're getting 1.2 to 1. So if you follow my system and how I go about my plays, we have a first leg. If that misses, we go 2 units on the second. It would be 4 on the third. And then if we go to a fourth leg, which I rarely do, it's 8 units. Well, in this case, since we are getting plus favorable odds, I decided to make the Bucs cover Cowboys a leg 4. Meaning we could theoretically go 1 for 4 on this sequence and profit, and I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but again, we only need 6 units here instead of the normal 8. So for the value purposes, I am going to go a leg 4 on the Bucs here, just on the money line. If you want to take them with the 3, you can, but you're going to have to pay. You're not going to get the same value. So that's just what I'm doing. We're doing good with basketball so far. We are 4-2, But I wanted to make sure everybody had this, that I like the Bucs here as a leg 4. And in my case, it's going to be about 6 units. If you want to play it to break even, you could on the sequence, you can do it for about 5 units, but I'm doing it for 6. And I just wanted to go into the game itself, what I think we can expect. I think what we can expect is Tom Brady to look like Tom Brady. So I know it sounds funny, but it's one of those games where I wouldn't be surprised if he went down early. And we saw some nice comebacks at the end of the half, at the end of the second half, and he just kind of went vintage Tom Brady on us. As far as props, they're really good at spreading the props around, especially you got 2 running backs for the Cowboys, and the Bucs, I don't think they're going to have Brady looking like Josh Allen or anything, but I do think looking at the over-under, it's not something I love. But as a leg 1, I do like the over. I think they want it to be a little more exciting. I think there might be some defensive plays that lead to offensive scores. And I think they want Evans, guys on both sides, CeeDee Lamb, to look good. It's the first round. So I do lean over 45.5. As far as props, I would pick Brady to go over his. It's usually set around like 270 something. It might even be lower. And I like Fournette to get a touchdown. So that's getting plus odds too, I believe. I like Fournette to score. I think a lot of people are going to have Evans scoring, and I'm not saying he won't. And I think Julio's playing too. But I think Fournette's a good choice for a score. I think Brady goes over his passing yards. But most importantly, I wanted to go into, this is going to be a leg 4, which we haven't played in a while. I try and save them for what I believe to be very good metrics, very good. I don't think much public is going to be on the Bucs. I think there's a lot of reasons that the Bucs are going to win this game. The money line didn't move much, even though the spread did. So again, minus 145 looks pretty appealing if you think it's real. So I just wanted to, if anyone wanted to make sure I wasn't positive, I still love the Bucs, even with it moving to 2.5 to 3 and the money line not changing. I still love the Bucs money line. It's going to be a leg 4. And yeah, we'll go into basketball. I will say, for the rest of the night, I was looking at games, and thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. We're growing so parabolically ever since they yanked us down. There's nothing I love for the NBA. I will say I'm leaning Rockets here just because I don't think many people are going to be taking them. So if you're really looking for action, Rockets to cover, I think, is safe for a leg 1. But for the NFL, I'm just going to be putting a unit on the over. I'm also going to be putting a half unit on Brady to hit his prop and for Fournette to score a touchdown. And you don't have to do that. That's just what I think happens. And then most importantly, we're going to be going 6 units or 4 legs deep on Tampa here to win at home. So just for anyone who missed my last video or wasn't sure exactly how much I like the Bucs, like I said, I haven't done a leg 4 in quite a while, so I like them quite a bit. I think that Niners-Bucs matchup has to happen again. So I want to get this out so you guys can make your plays. I'll also post if I notice any kind of weird halftime shenanigans. just like the Jags, we can get a video out. But this one, I think we're just going to ride with the Bucs. I don't think there's much. There's going to be some live stuff that happens, but I don't think it's going to be some crazy comeback. I think it's just going to be maybe a score or two, maybe at the most. So I think we have a great night. I'll be doing a recap, and we'll be going into coming games. We have a big schedule tomorrow, believe it or not, because of college basketball. But I want to, obviously, after tonight, we're going to have a really cool idea of what's going on in the playoffs, and we can look into what happens. And I did make a little simulation on that, too, if you didn't see it. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.